at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hari's name. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna. Hello everybody. Round 2. Here we go again. Let's see if we can get through this one without making a mess of things. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Gauranga Nityananda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Too many words in that. Gauranga Nityananda Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Jerusalem ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalem ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
ayikholana
Krishna Krishna
buso wami awukholana ilondoloze
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gauranga. Let's try this one. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. All right. So let's chant a little japa here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Oops. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Oops. There we go. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Rama, Krishna, Krishna, Hare. Oops. Krishna, Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. If anybody wants to come on, they can. Here's the link. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari. Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada. Shri Advaita Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhar, Shri Vasari, Gaura Bhaktavinda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhar, Shri Vasari, Gaura Bhaktavinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita, Gadadhar, Shri Vasari, Gaura Bhaktavinda. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Nityananda, Nityananda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hey, A.K. Pandey, welcome there. Krishna. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. There she is, Mary Sachi Haribo. Please accept my obeisances. All glories to cat lovers. Haribo. All glories to cat lovers.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Get myself in trouble.
Of course. So that's the lesson. Krishna, Krishna. Remember, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna. I get myself in trouble. What am I to say? You know, I stick my foot in my mouth all the time. So what am I going to do? So we just got to just suck it up.
You're gonna
Hare
take that
Yeah, exactly. Just suck it up. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. There they are. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Advaita, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Advaita, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nitai Gora, 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 Nitai Goranga, Nityananda 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 Goranga. Nityananda Goranga, Nityananda Goranga, Nityananda Goranga, Nityananda Goranga, Nityananda Goranga, Gora Chandra, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Goranga, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhaktavinda. See here. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Anchalila. This is chapter 11, the passing of Haridas Thakur. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Haridas Thakur and his master, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who danced with the body of Haridas on his lap. All glories, all glories, all glories. All glories. Ah, ah. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is very merciful and who is very dear to Advaita. And Lord Nityananda. All glories to the master of Srivas and the master of Srivas Thakur. And all glories to the master of Haridas Thakur. All glories to the dear master of Gadadhar Pandit. And all glories to the master of the life of Swarup Damodar. All glories to the master of Srivas Thakur. All glories to the master of Haridas. All glories to the dear master of Gadadhar Pandit. And all glories to the master of the life of Swarup Damodar. All glories to Lord Chaitanya. All glories to Lord Chaitanya. All glories to Lord Chaitanya, who is very dear to Kasi Mishra. He is the Lord of the life of Jagannananda Pandit and the Lord of Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami. All glories to the transcendental form of Sri Chaitanya. All glories to the transcendental form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. My dear Lord, kindly give me shelter at your lotus feet by your causeless mercy. All glories to Nityananda, who is the life and soul of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to Lord Nityananda, who is the life and soul of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. My dear Lord, kindly give me engagement in devotional service at your lotus feet. All glories to Advaita Charya, who is treated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as superior to his age and respectability. All glories to all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for the Lord is their life and soul. All of you kindly bestow devotional service upon me. All glories to Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Gopal Bhatta Goswami, the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. They are all my masters. I am writing this narration of the pastimes and attributes of the Lord by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates. I do not know how to write properly, but I am purifying myself by writing this description. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thus resided at Jagannath Puri with his personal devotees, and he enjoyed congregational chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. In the daytime, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu engaged in dancing and chanting, and in seeing the temple of Lord Jagannath. At night, in the company of his most confidential devotees, such as Ramananda Roy and Swarb Damodar Goswami, he tasted the nectar of transcendental mellows of Lord Sri Krishna's pastimes. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very happily passed his days in this way at Nilachal Jagannath Puri. Feeling separation from Krishna, he exhibited many transcendental symptoms all over his body. Day after day, the symptoms increased, and at night they increased even more. All these symptoms, such as transcendental anxiety, agitation, and talking like a madman, were present, just as they are described in the Shastras. Swarb Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy, the chief assistants in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, remained with him both day and night. One day, Govinda, the personal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, went in great jubilation to deliver the remnants of Lord Jagannath's food to Haridas Thakur. When Govinda came to Haridas, he saw that Haridas was lying on his back and chanting his rounds very slowly. "Please rise and take your Mahaprasadam," Govinda said. "I have not finished my chanting of my regular number of rounds. How then can I eat? But you have brought Mahaprasadam. How can I neglect it?" Saying this, he offered prayers to the Mahaprasadam, took a little portion and ate it. The next day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Haridas's place and inquired from him, "Haridas, are you well?" Haridas offered his obeisances to the Lord and replied, "My body is all right, but my mind and intelligence are not well." Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu further inquired from Haridas, "Can you ascertain what your disease is?" "Now that you have become old," the Lord said, "you may reduce the number of rounds you chant daily. You are already liberated, and therefore you need not follow the regulative principles strictly, very strictly. Your role in this incarnation is to deliver the people in general. You have sufficiently preached the glories of the holy name in this world." The Lord concluded, "Now therefore please reduce the fixed number of times you chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra." Haridas said, "I was born in an inferior family, and my body is most abominable. I always engage in low work. Therefore I am the lowest, most condemned of men. I am unseen and untouchable, but you have accepted me as your servant. This means that you have delivered me from a hellish condition and raised me to the Vaikuntha platform. My dear Lord, you are fully independent personality of Godhead. My dear Lord, you are the fully independent personality of Godhead. You can act by your own free will. You cause the whole world to dance and act as you like. My dear Lord, by your mercy, you have made me dance in many ways. For example, I was offered the Shraddha Patra, which should have been offered to first-class brahmanas. I ate from it even though I was born in a family of meat eaters. I have had one desire for a very long time. I think that quite soon, my Lord, you will bring to a close your pastimes within this material world. I wish that you not show me this closing chapter of your pastimes. Before that time comes, kindly let my body fall down in your presence. I wish to catch your lotus feet upon my heart and see your moon-like face. I wish to catch your lotus feet on my heart and see your moon-like face. With my tongue, I shall chant your holy name, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. That is my desire. Kindly let me give up my body in this way. O most merciful Lord, if by your mercy it is possible, kindly grant my desire. Let this low-born body fall down before you. You can make this possible. You can make possible this perfection of all my desires. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, my dear Haridas, Krishna is so merciful that he must execute whatever you want. But whatever happiness is mine is all due to your association. It is not fitting for you to go away and leave me behind. But whatever happiness is mine is all due to your association. It is not fitting for you to go away and leave me behind. Catching the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Haridas said, my Lord, do not create an illusion. Although I am so fallen, you must certainly show me this mercy. My Lord, there are many respectable personalities, millions of devotees who are fit to sit on my head. They are all helpful in your pastimes. My Lord, if an insignificant insect like me dies, what is the loss? If an ant dies, where is the loss to the material world? My Lord, you are always affectionate to your devotees. I am just an imitation devotee, but nevertheless, I wish that you fulfill my desire. That is my expectation. Because he had to perform his new time duties, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got up to leave. But it was settled that the following day, after he saw Lord Jagannath, he would return and visit Haridas Thakur. After embracing him, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left to perform his noontime duties and went to the sea to take his bath. The next morning, after visiting the Jagannath temple, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, accompanied by all his devotees, went hastily to see Haridas Thakur. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the devotees came before Haridas, who offered his respects to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the Vaishnavas. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired, "My dear Haridas, what is the news?" Upon hearing this, Sri Chaitanya what is the news? Haridas responded, "Whatever mercy you bestow upon me, that is the news." Upon hearing this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately began a great congregational chanting in the courtyard. Vakreshwar Pandit was the chief dancer. Headed by Swarup Damodar Goswami, all the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu surrounded Haridas Thakur and began congregational chanting. In front of all the great devotees like Ramananda Roy and Swarup Damodar, Swarup Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to describe the holy attributes of Haridas Thakur. As he described the transcendental attributes of Haridas Thakur, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu seemed to possess 5 mouths. The more he described, the more his great happiness increased. After hearing the transcendental qualities of Haridas Thakur, all the devotees present were struck with wonder. They all offered their respectful obeisances to the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur made Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sit down in front of him, and then he fixed his eyes like 2 bumblebees on the lotus face of the Lord. He held the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on his heart, and then he took the dust of the feet of all the devotees present and put it on his head. He began to chant the holy name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya again and again. As he drank the sweetness of the face of the Lord, tears constantly glided down from his eyes. While chanting the holy name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, he gave up the air of life and left his body. Your turn, Sachi. You start reading. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 11.
Which, okay.
50s, yeah. It's the passing of Haridas Thakur. It's in Anchalila.
Okie doke.
Verse number 56.
You left all these books with me. Whenever you come, you always leave things. Treasures. You leave treasures behind.
Yeah, I wish I had that book now, man.
Oh. Well, I could mail it to you, I suppose. I have other copies. Kamala Kanta left other volumes of
Well,
Sesi.
that's everything in there. The only thing is, in case I leave, then I have to carry it around,
That's why you leave them here.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's better.
to 55, verse 55.
56. Verse 56. Yeah. And I'm listening. I'm just laying on my back for a minute.
Okay, I'll just read 55 again.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go for it.
Haridas made Chaitanya sit down. Okay, he began to chant the holy name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya again and again. And as he drank the sweetness of the face of the Lord, tears constantly glided down his eyes. While chanting the holy name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, he gave up his air of life and left his body. Well, it always brings up sadness, even though it's a glorious thing. Seeing the wonderful death of Haridas Thakur by his own will, which was just like a great mystic yogi's, everyone remembered the passing away of Bhishma. There was a tumultuous noise as they all chanted the holy names Hari and Krishna. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu became overwhelmed with ecstatic love. The Lord raised the body of Haridas and placed it on his lap. Then he began to dance in the courtyard in great ecstatic love. Because of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstatic love, all the devotees were helpless, and in ecstatic love they also began to dance and chant congregationally. I'm suppressing a cry. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced for some time, and then Swarup Damodar Goswami informed him of other rituals for the body of Thakur Haridas. That's for Swarup Damodar to do a certain ritual. The body of Haridas was then raised onto a carrier that resembled an airship and taken to the sea, accompanied by congregational chanting. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced in front of the procession, and Vakreshwar Pandit, along with the other devotees, chanted and danced behind him. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bathed the body of Haridas Thakur in the sea, and then declared, "From this day on, this sea has become a great pilgrimage site." Every day, the water that had touched the lotus feet of Haridas, and they smeared remnants of Lord Jagannath's sandalwood pulp over Haridas's body. Oh, I said every day. Sorry, what I mean to say is everyone drank the water that had touched the lotus feet of Haridas, and then they smeared remnants of Lord Jagannath's sandalwood pulp over Haridas's body. After a hole was dug in the sand, the body of Haridas was placed into it. Thanks for your comment, Lalita, about this chapter. It's such a mystery, you know. We all have to leave the body, but it's somewhat of a mystery, the whole thing. After a hole was dug in the sand, the body of Haridas was placed into it, and remnants from Lord Jagannath, such as his silken robes and sandalwood pulp and food and cloth, were placed on the body. All around the body, the devotees performed congregational chanting, and Vakreshwar Pandit danced in jubilation. With his transcendental hands, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally covered the body of Haridas with sand and chanted, "Hari Bol, Hari Bol." The devotees covered the body of Haridas with sand and then constructed a platform upon the site. The platform was protected all around by fencing. Sri Chaitanya danced and chanted all around the platform, and as the holy name of Hari roared tumultuously. The whole universe became filled with the vibration. After Sankirtan, Sri Caitanya bathed in the sea of his devotees, swimming and playing in the water in great jubilation. After circumambulating the tomb of Haridas, Sri Caitanya went to the Simhadvara gate of the Jagannath temple. The whole city chanted in congregation, and the tumultuous sound vibrated all over the city. Approaching the gate of Simhadvara, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu spread his cloth and began to beg prasadam from all the shopkeepers there. Caitanya said, "I'm begging prasadam for a festival honoring the passing away of Haridas. Please give me alms." Hearing this, all the shopkeepers immediately came forward with big blankets of prasadam, which they jubilantly delivered to Lord Caitanya. However, Swarup Damodar stopped them, and the shopkeepers returned to their shops and sat down with their baskets. Swarup Damodar sent Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu back to his residence and kept with him 4 Vaishnavas and 4 servant carriers. Swarup Damodar said to the shopkeepers, "Deliver to me 4 palmfuls of prasadam from each and every item." In this way, varieties of prasadam were collected and then packed up in different loads and carried on the heads of the 4 servants. Not only did Swarup Damodar Goswami bring prasadam, but Vaninath Pattanayaka and Kashi Mishra also sent large quantities. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made all the devotees sit in rows and personally began to distribute the prasadam, assisted by 4 other men. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not accustomed to taking prasadam in small quantities. He therefore put on each plate what at least 5 men could eat. Swarup Damodar Goswami requested Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to please sit down and watch. With these men to help me, I shall distribute the prasadam. The 4 men, Swarup Damodar, Jagannananda, Kashishwar, and Sankara, distributed the prasadam continuously. All the devotees who sat down would not eat the prasadam as long as the Lord had not eaten. In that day, however, Kashi Mishra had extended an invitation to the Lord.
Isn't it nice to be able to distribute the prasadam on this level, you know? This prasadam of the holy name, prasadam of the ecstatic devotees, this ecstatic devotion, this is really top-notch prasadam. Isn't it there, Sachi? Top-notch?
Well, yeah, but I got confused at one point where
Okay.
where
Go
Lord
ahead.
Lord Chaitanya was telling the shopkeepers to bring the prasadam, and then Swarup Damodar stopped them and told them to go back to their shops and only give a little bits. And I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, because they were giving so much. They were giving everything. You know, there's a lot of work, you know, to do all that cooking and all that stuff. They're, you know, it's like they everybody wanted. They knew Lord Chaitanya. They're giving God, so they're going out emptying out their cabinets. You know, and because the result, you know, you give to God everything. You know, just increases everything. You know.
That doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like around here. Most people just give a little bit. But there in India, the custom is to give to, they're just more naturally that way,
Yeah,
giving.
yeah. So yeah, and anyway, the Lord Chaitanya is giving, distributing this prasad now, this ecstatic devotion. And I see more and more clearly how this is just so great, so easy, so natural. And this attraction is everything, and he's giving it freely. It's just we got to get through our offenses, all our bullshit stuff, knock us out of the game half the time. But that's, in due course, it'll all happen. Yeah. So go ahead, read on.
So many of them in so many years.
Yeah. We just plug away like a turtle, we just keep going.
If we've had hundreds and thousands and who knows how many lifetimes, if this is the last one, then we can
it's
do
worth
it.
it. Yeah, we can do this. We all can do this, right?
We can do this.
Yeah. Sarvabhauma said about basically what we're all, going through. He said, those who worship you and continue to worship you and tolerate the reactions to their sinful lives become bona fide candidates for your mercy. And and basically that just more and more. I mean, we're already got tolerating and getting things, but we just get more and more. It's great. It's really nice. It's a fantastic path, man. Yeah. It's yeah, I'm appreciating it more and more and more, and seeing how the Lord works. That's the main thing. I mean, that's what I hanker for. Is I just want to understand how, what does the Lord want? How does He want us to play this game? I mean, ideally, what does He want us to really know about the power of this mercy? Stuff like that. Yeah, and that's getting more clear to me, and I just want more of it. Yeah. So go ahead there, Sachi Devi.
Well, one thing I feel like the Lord wants us to know is to help each other, because there are so many people, so much of us that got difficulties in this world, and it's like,
Yeah.
and
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. What?
I just am reluctant to help people. Well, even just with their life, their life. But for me, I feel God has put me here to try, and when I do, it helps, But
Yeah.
anyway.
What about just helping more, like on what we're doing? Just because like if you help on these.
Okay,
There's
I'll tell you what comes to mind.
Okay.
If somebody doesn't have food to eat, or if they don't have a roof over their head, or if they can't pay their rent and they're going to lose the roof over their head, how are they going to be? Are they going to take this and go live in the park under a tree and benefit when they really aren't ready to do that?
Well, I think the thing for in your case is you got to see that you can't carry the whole world's troubles on your shoulders, and because you just can't do it. None of us can. I can't do everything. The best I can do is identify what my role in this world is and just do what I can do. I mean, I can't go and fight the demons. I mean, I can't do that. I can't comply with the demons and do that. I can't take other people's services, but they all have their followers and their servants. So, if somehow you could realize, well, let me just get behind this mission,
Well, that's why I showed up today.
Yeah.
Because I helped two people. in the last 48 hours, kind of majorly in a way.
Okay, well.
I wish it was better. I mean, but that's who I am, I guess. But I'm learning how far I can go with it and how far I can't go with it. But I live feeling uncomfortable off, I don't know, 40% of the time. And 60% of the time I feel good. So
hey, that's progress. Making progress.
So anyway.
And
we can't
okay, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
We can't compare ourselves with anybody else.
No, that's for sure. Yeah. I think we'll stop now here and continue on again later. Thank you for giving a nice reading there, Sachi.
Okay, well, just a few more verses and the chapter's done, but
oh really? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, about 10 more verses.
Oh, a few more 10. Okay,
10.
Go ahead. Continue a little bit.
Okay, all the devotees sat down. All the devotees who sat down would not eat the prasadam till the Lord came and ate. And then Kashi Mishra extended invitation to the Lord. Therefore, Kashi Mishra personally went there and delivered prasadam to Caitanya with great attention and made him eat. With Paramananda Puri, Brahmananda Bharati, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat down and accepted their prasadam. When he began to eat, so did all the Vaishnavas. Everyone was filled up to the neck because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept telling the distributors, the one giving the food, he'd say, give them more, give them more. All the devotees finished accepting prasadam and had washed their hands and mouth. It might be another 5 minutes or so before I finish.
Let's finish. I'm ready to finish so let's just do it. Okay, thanks, Sachi and everybody, and we'll see you a little bit later. Have a good day. Hare Krishna. Oh, wait, we got to play our song. I can't.
Thanks, everybody.
It's good on the note. We'll leave on the note of this here. Where is it here? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.